What's going on YouTube, man? Welcome back to our channel here at Vagabond Builds, and today we're bringing you another walk around review video of the all-new 2024 Volvo EX90, and get a load of this swift, aggressive, clean, minimalist look in the Scandinavian design electric vehicle. We're going to be talking about exterior, interior, and specs on this exact car for what we have that is public and released on the markets, of course, because if you've been studying these cars, we don't have a lot of numbers in this exact time or date. But we're going to be talking about it and showing you guys that in this video. But because it's not sponsored and we truly need and appreciate you guys' support, please tap that like button and subscribe to our channel. Also, if you got something for us to film, email below. Email us and we can talk details later. A special shout out and a thanks to Nilo Volvo here in Sacramento, California, right off of Highway 80, for providing us this beautiful Volvo for this review. And normally I would tell you guys to keep watching because I'm dropping an MSRP sticker. But again, no MSRP sticker. This is an event car. So if you guys were with us and watching our channel, we were live. We have those videos posted on the channel. Check those guys out because it is a pretty cool event that happened. All right, guys, now let's go ahead and talk Volvo EX90. So now let's kick this walk around review video off with talking some specs. Now, again, we don't have many numbers that were released public, of course, on this EX90, but what we do know kind of is that they're going to be releasing two trims, a base trim and a performance trim. And again, the performance trim is supposed to be bringing like 500 horsepower. This being the event car, we're going to have to use other special key fobs to turn on the lights and show you guys like the welcoming and all that good stuff. But we have the front hood popped open, and look how nice and wide that hood opens, in a very nice big Volvo hood. We mentioned that in our other videos. If you guys been checking, that it's like Volvo standard almost, with some personal front space, of course. Now, a lot of people don't use this, but again, it's always nice to have extra space with the car. All right, now let's go ahead and shut this hood and talk front end on the new 2024 EX90 all-electric vehicle. Finally, Volvo brings the all-electric to the line. And starting with the front headlights, they call these the Thor headlights, right? So literally looks like Thor's hammer. Not just the shape of the headlight itself, but also the daytime running lights, kind of the handle there, along with the hammer part itself there, and the Volvo stamp integrated into the interior side of that front headlight. But let me show you guys something that is very cool. Now, I have to get the special key fob that they made, or remote, right? These aren't coming out in 2024 with your car, but wanted to show you guys something that when you go ahead and turn on these headlights, or when you unlock your car while you're walking to it, if you want the car itself to welcome you, check this out. Those are going to open up and close and kind of give you like a wink, like an eye wink that you would be doing, okay? Now, headlight washers there, along with DRLs there as well. Bumper sensors going across that front, remarkable front end. Black piano gloss paint on the front lower side grille. Now, we don't have any grille for airflow because it is the electric vehicle. The camera is integrated inside the Volvo emblem there for the 360 around camera view. I wanted to also mention to you guys that, remember, this is an event car, so keep an eye out for certain changes between different trims, all right? But again, moving over to the side of the car, get a load of how nice, swift, and clean this car is with a very minimalist look. This is a kind of bougie, classy, yet luxurious feel on the 2024 EX90. Now, let's go ahead and talk some rims or tires. Now, you do have the option of a Pirelli Scorpion Zero tire, and this is a 22-inch tire at 265/40. Keep an eye out because you will go down. I believe different trims will have a 20-inch tire, and these are rim caps, all right? Where are your lug nuts, you might ask? They are hidden behind this rim cap with no Volvo emblem in the center. The blades are aerodynamic to help the MPGE, and three different colors on this rim: machine surface silver, piano black gloss with kind of a off-white look with the Volvo on the outside of that rim cover, okay? Suspension system does come air ride suspension. Side mirror in the blinker lighting integrated with your camera here as well as here. Now, Literally, you have 8 exterior cameras, 16 ultrasonic cameras, and 5 LiDAR sensors integrated in what Volvo brings new to their tech on their car. Now, I know we're heading over to the back of the car, but if we could come and show you guys what do I mean about 5 LiDAR sensors. On the front top side of this windshield, you have the LiDAR sensor, and that is showing you hundreds of feet in front of you, helping you with crash warning assist, pedestrian assist, traffic sign recognition. But you might ask that is a sensor, and what if it gets dirty from snow and dirt and things of that sort? But the windshield wipers themselves, on the tip of the windshield wipers, you get little nozzles or sprays that when that windshield wiper goes up, it also sprays the front end of that LiDAR sensor. Coming to the back, I want to just focus on these handles. Now, when you do unlock the car, these handles pop up. And if you go ahead and lock the car again, those handles will pop down and giving you a cleaner and swifter feel, or just kind of minimalist. Go ahead and push this. This is where your plug-in is going to be for charging this vehicle. And then shooting over to the rear end, phenomenal LED lighting here on the EX90. Vertical lights, we know that Volvo has a history of placing their vertical tail lights. These are just phenomenal, like a multi-step. It's almost like a staircase, just phenomenal. In a C design as well, okay? Piano black gloss trim, camera integrated right here. Very nice modern look to the windshield wiper for that back glass. Integrated LED brake lighting inside that spoiler, okay? Dropping down, piano black gloss rear bumper, finishing off that lower bumper trim with the, again, 16 ultrasonic bumper sensors going around the car. Parking reflector, and I want to show you guys something that I didn't show you guys on the other side, but 2 sensors here as well, here and here near that rocker panel area. So they literally have pedestrian assist, that if someone is literally riding a bike next to you guys will not open your door and hit them, okay? Now let's go ahead and talk cargo area. So now the way you're going to open up this cargo area, there's a handle right down here that you're gonna go ahead and press over that license plate. Self-assisting, very nice and convenient. This is the cargo area of the EX90. Now, we're not going to be able to touch the third row seating, being a show event car. So these are electrically controlled by a control unit here on the right. R and L for your right and left. And then you can also increase or decrease the height on that adaptive air ride suspension here in the rear end, okay? You have cargo area with that cover, some tie downs, right and left, and then some grocery hooks here, 5 kilograms max, okay? You could also drop, I wanted to mention to you guys, as you guys are seeing this video, that it's pretty cool that you can drop actually just one side at a time. Maybe you want to drop some skis, snowboards, and you got other passengers here in the third row. Very cool option to have for this third row seating. But let's go ahead and close this tailgate. And now that we're pretty much done talking some specs, I guess, of what numbers we have, showing you guys how this car works on the exterior, cargo space, let's go ahead and jump inside the interior. So now onto the interior, and I'm just gonna bring you guys a quick walk around of what it looks like inside this beautiful 2024 EX90. Now, everybody, with the natural wooden inlays, the lighting just shining on it. I'm not sure if you guys can see that in the video, but beautiful full screen here for the infotainment with the Google Assistant implicated. Now, we can't touch the screen itself because, again, it is an event car, so we're not allowed to touch it. We just want to kind of bring you guys the car and what it looks like. And then we have another screen right in front of us for that driver cockpit cluster display screen. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm a fan of my screens being in front of me as I'm driving an electric vehicle. Not only that, but you also have a heads-up display over by the front windshield, projecting that miles per hour, traffic sign recognition, and things of that sort. Bowers & Wilkins premium sound system, check that out. Very cool. Kind of reminds me of the Porsche. I want to show you guys also that here is a sensor, all right, guys? This allows the car itself to kind of read the driver at eye level. And then as well as here, the sensor is right under that screen, reading up to, I believe, 13 times per second, your eye movement and facial recognition, letting us know if the driver or the car is letting, sorry, the sensor is letting the car know if the driver is tired, is kind of paying attention and things of that sort, okay? But the door panel, wanted to show you guys what the door panel looks like with the Bowers and Wilkins cover, the natural wooden inlays. You get, I believe, 2 color choices on the wooden inlays, up to 7 exterior paint colors, and I believe up to 4 or 5. We're going to show you guys that in a little bit. But again, you have the Nordico material. If you've watched our EX30 video, you have the Nordico material that is not leather. It's soft like leather. It feels like leather. It cleans like leather. But it is just a phenomenal feel on the door panels, and then some personal space down there. Same thing with the steering wheel. You got on the right and on the left, we have controls for your voice recognition and then volume for controlling that infotainment screen and going through info cards. We can't show you guys that right now, bah humbug. But on the right hand side, you have your shift lever, up for reverse, down for drive, and then the parking button on the end with your windshield wipers and signal lighting lever here on the left. Moving over to the center console area, wireless charging pad right on the end of that kind of bridge center console. No hard buttons. That's one thing that's very cool, that everything is pretty much touch sensitive. You have another belt here to hold personal belongings like that card, or if you got wallets or things of that sort, and then something maybe for your purse down here as well. All right, cup holders with that cup holder cover, right? And then in front of that, up top, you got the USB-C plugins. Now, let's go ahead and lift the center console cover. You got a cubby room for personal belongings as well. And then you have a little lid there to cover something. I have no idea. Let me know if you guys know what's that for exactly in the comment section below. Above, we have that full panoramic glass going all the way behind that second row, almost to the third row, over the lap of the passengers in the third row. That is phenomenal, okay? And get a load of these seats. Remember, these are well, they say synthetically made wool, but it is not wool, okay? It's kind of like a polyester wool feel, I would say. Manual leg extensions, very nice and sporty bucket seats. Yet again, if you're sitting in these seats, I want to tell you guys they're very comfortable, very, very comfortable. Electric controlled for the front seats, as well as heated and ventilated, I'm sure, if you opt in for the higher trim. And then the EX90 door sill plates, okay, guys? Now, finishing off with these little minute features, the Swedish flag there. And again, if you've been watching our other videos, we've mentioned this, that Volvo does put inside their car. And then, again, Swedish flag knitted inside that seat. Now we're pretty much done with the front side. Let's go ahead and talk second row seating. All right, so second row seating inside the EX90, and get a load of this wool blend performance feel inside the EX90. Guys, just comfort and sportiness, just all over. You're getting so much car for your dollar. But again, let's start with the benches. Now, yes, we can go ahead and control these benches by dropping them. This is a 40, a 20%er, and a 40%er. But again, we cannot drop these seats because it is an event car. But the way you would drop them is, if I go ahead and show you guys an electric button to drop those seats down to, well, sorry, that's for the third row seating. To control the second row seating, that again, we cannot touch or maneuver, you would control them right here from this lever, okay? Right there, just like that, all right? I wish I can show you guys how the buttons work or things of that sort, but we cannot do it. Car seat compatibility. This seat itself, if you pull that belt, this will drop down just like that. All right, 20%er. Your armrest with your cup holders. I'll show you guys what that looks like. Pick that up. And then you have the integrated booster seat, one of my favorite super cool features from Volvo. You do not have to carry a booster seat if you have kids. It literally just integrates inside the seating. Now, again, I'm about 6 feet 2 inches. If you guys have been watching our videos at Vagabond Builds, 6 feet 2 inches, leg room is completely there, not even mentioning the headroom because that is completely clear. This would be a long road trip car check if you find yourself on a long road trip. The Bowers and Wilkins sound system, I want to mention to you guys that in front of me, you have the headrest, right? Well, if you opt in for like high-end Bowers and Wilkins sound system, they literally put speakers in the headrest, just helping you with that premium side sound inside this car. Again, what is in front of us going down on the back of this front seat? You got mesh pockets on each side. And in between those front seats, we have the quad zone climate control with the heated seats for that second bench, all right? And then the vents. There are talks that the second bench is going to come captain seating, but again, we'll see in time if they bring those captain seats over to the EX90. And finishing off, so I don't forget the USB-C plugins on the bottom of that center console area, all right? Now, the door itself comes pretty much the same look coming in from the front over to the back. And we just want to show you guys a quick look of what the third row seating looks like. We can't drop the seats, but yes, it's a little bit more claustrophobic. And what do we get on the third row seating? We got a USB-C plug-in on each side with a cup holder, and then a spot with car seat compatibility for 2 people, all right? Now we're pretty much done with the interior. I want to show you guys the options of exterior paint colors and interiors, and then we'll finish off with this video. Let's go ahead and show you guys that. Now, pretty much these are the options that you have in the exterior paint colors that we're going to be seeing in the EX90. And we have the Onyx Black, we're going to have the Platinum Gray, the Silver Dawn, Denim Blue, a Crystal White Pearl, Sand Dune, and to finish off with the last one is a Vapor Gray, okay? Now, these are the 2 wooden inlays that I was mentioning inside the car. And these wooden inlays is birch or light ash. And then these are the Nordico materials that we're going to be seeing. And this is a quilted Nordico in Dawn EX90. It's also going to be the quilted Nordico in Cardamom EX90. This is a black, but this is a Nordico in Charcoal EX90. And then this is that wool that you've seen inside the car, the tailored wool blend EX90, guys. Now we're pretty much done talking about this car, EX90. Let us know if you have any comments, questions, concerns in the comment section below. Hopefully you guys know more information about this. Drop it in so other viewers can educate themselves on the EX90. Thank you guys so much for watching our channel here at Vagabond Builds. Keep watching, stay tuned. We have more cool things coming. Thanks and God bless you.